Hello guys, Jeff Scott back with another video. It's going to show you how to integrate your Outlook email with your Siteground Webmail. To get started, we're going to log into our Siteground account. Siteground recently upgraded or updated their dashboard. Looks really good. And if you're not using Siteground, it's one of the best web hosts. I've used GoDaddy, HostGator, and Siteground has by far the best support, just the best overall. You can click on websites and you're going to log into your cPanel. Once inside your cPanel, you're going to scroll down to email accounts. And once here, if you do not have the email address that you want to add to Outlook already created, you can create it here. If you have multiple domains like I do, you just click the domain that you want to associate your new email address with. But I'm going to use an existing email account. I'm going to use the info@jeffscott.com. And typically, you should not create an info at your domain because you get so much spam. That's ridiculous. I'm going to go back to Outlook. I set up an Outlook account yesterday, so it's a brand new Outlook account. If you haven't, you can create an account here. But let's get signed in. So just something simple. Nothing like sending an email account with no messages. So let's go to our settings. You're going to click on the gear icon at the top of your email. View all Outlook settings and click on Sync Email. Here you have the option of adding your Gmail account, but we're going to add other email accounts. So this is the information you will enter here, but before we do that, we're going to log back into or go back over to our Siteground account just to get some important information. If you click the More button, you're going to have the option to configure email client. And if you look at the top of this page, there are some options, but we're not going to do these. I guess there's a way, depending on which version of Outlook you're using, and you can use auto discovery to connect your email, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go down to the manual portion. So you look in this gray box, that's all the information we need to connect our secure email account. Your username is going to be your full email address, whatever password you have set up for your email. So whatever password you use to set up your webmail account, the same password you would need to create a connection with Outlook. That just explains the difference between an IMAP and a POP. Basically, an IMAP address, if you go into your webmail and read a mail, it's going to show up as read in your Outlook. If you choose the POP, it would not. It would just be unread in your Outlook, even if you read it on your webmail server. So let's go back over to our Outlook account. This is going to be this is going to be your email address. And the password that you created for your email address. It must be exact. And here we have the option of creating a new folder every time we import an email, but we're just going to import into our regular inbox. And we're going to manually configure this account. Again, your username is going to be your full email address. We're going to import into our existing folders. We're going to use the IMAP. It's going to be our connection type. Now your server is your domain address. 993 is correct. The outgoing server is also going to be your domain name. And let me hop back over just to make sure I have the correct outgoing port. So I've already sent over some test emails. If we connect successfully, they should show up in our Outlook mailbox. So I'm just double check and make sure I've entered everything correctly. Okay, great. We now see that we have an account set up there. So let's take a look at our inbox. So perfect. My test emails, you can see the info Jeff Scott that shows the source. Now let's try to create a message from info at Jeff Scott. You just click on new message, click on from, and you can toggle back and forth. You can have up to 20 different email accounts. And that's it, guys. It's fairly simple to connect your Outlook email address with SiteGround. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.